بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. Y'all ain't never heard that, huh? No, but truly God deserves all praise, and I am grateful to God to be here. And also, I'm like excited. I feel like I barely made the cut, you know. It was the cap was 40 years old, and I'll be 40 in about in July. So they be talking about my face when I got a little gray and stuff, but I made it though. Alhamdulillah. There was a group, and this group overheard the Quran, and when they listened to the Quran, they said, "Man, that is an amazing recital, ajabat." And when they said that, they said because it leads to what is right. And I say that because right now the conditions, we have many shortages right now in our society, and these shortages are causing collateral damage in the community. So we cannot afford to be in the city and not working together to make the city better. It's just not the time for that. One of the programs the ILM Foundation has is called Go Beyond the Game. And it's a mentoring program, and it led me to Southwest College to sit down with the patriarch at that particular school, the head coach. And I was pained because he told me that Naim is becoming more difficult to be beneficial to the young men because they can't read. Or if they are reading, it's sometimes below a third grade level. And these are young men that's knocking on the door of college. And it's also painful when even in our community as Muslims, though we may appear very photogenic, but in the hearts and in the cracks, there's a social crisis going on in our community, where even if you have to get married, it's not based on your conduct, but it's based on the lightness or the darkness of your skin color, and that's ridiculous. So it's a lot of things that we have to look at. Suleiman Yang was one of our instructors. And he said, be aware how you arrived at the moment. And I remember in the 70s, the Muslim community right over here at the Shrine Auditorium used to give bazaars. And I remember Imam Sadiq on the lawns of USC was leading the community in prayer. And I also remember when Nadia, when she came along in 2004, we ate lunch at Imam Sadiq's house. And at that time, she was working on trying to get surveys of the community. And I'm blessed to be among the list as an individual, but also as the ILM Foundation of these wonderful organizations to have now a little bit of our ink in the pages of history for contributing to the society at large. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful for the ILM Foundation family. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for AMCLI. I'm grateful to USC, Georgetown, and all the institutional and partners involved. The work we do is hard. It's not easy. And all of you are civil activists in one way. Even if you're not out there paving the pavement, you are activists in some fashion. And the work is hard, and the problem seems too complex for us to handle. But let me tell you, AMCLI is ajaban. It's amazing. And I said it because it came to our rescue. Was nobody else out there to come to our rescue but them? And they came to our rescue, and they did the same thing Prophet Muhammad ﷺ did when he established the city, and he brought people together. He brought us together, and we came together, we roomed together, we began to do things, and as a result of coming together, Keith Ellison is coming to an event, Congressman Keith Ellison is coming to an event in April, but it was because of Sharaf, who works at CARE, got connections I don't have. So he got them there. And I saw Shahid up all night last night helping Ndidi, who has an excellent mentoring program in Chicago, to have her website ready for today. So these are the kind of things that happen. We was a dissembled member body, one hand in New York, one hand in Texas, a leg or a foot in LA, and AMCLI joined us all together. To the point that when one was happy, we all felt happy. But if one of us was agitated, all of us felt agitated, to the point where that heartbeat became very rhythmic. We started swaying and doing our thing, because it became rhythmic. And then as soon as they allow us to get rhythmic, Nadia dropped the bun and started challenging us. What is Islamic civic engagement from an Islamic perspective? Sitting in, like I said, Dr. Yang saying he spent 10 years to learn and study the background of the Christians and the Jews. He said, how can you be civil advocates and working for humanity and you don't know nothing about humanity? And as we began to go through these challenges, that's when we began to start transforming. And this transformation then led us to realize that, yeah, we do have some power, but our power is not permanent. Only permanent power is God. The closest we can get is to let the virtues of God become our virtue. So I have this for our fellows that y'all about to race home, because I know y'all ready to make me stop talking. Y'all ready to race home. But when you race home, remember this, that we have an obligation to fulfill. We are accountable for the freedoms that we have here. And I want you to not forget, when you are doing this, do not slave for the community and forget to slave for your family. Do not slave for your family and forget to slave a little bit for yourself. And don't slave for yourself and forget that you're a slave of God. Y'all hold me down? Because Zaid Shaka said that we in a marathon, and we got to take some time, just like those marathons do, those marathoners, to take a little cup of water and drink it down. Assalamu alaikum.